Hi, boys and girls. Miss Nona, the story lady here, along with Princess Paperback and Jeffrey the Library Dragon, and don't look now, there's a frog on your head. I know. It's the little frog from last week. Well, what should we do about him? If Sir Read-a-Lot were here, I still haven't found him, I'd be able to ask him what to do. Well, I think we should just go ahead and talk about pirates. I love pirates. Arrgh! I do too. Maybe not as much as knights and dragons but I think we can go ahead and read. What do you think? I'm going to name the frog. I think I'm going to call him Bookmark. Do you think he likes that? Oh, I don't care. I don't think he should be here. Shh. Don't be rude. All right, here we go. Arrgh! This week, the book we're going to read is called Blackbeard and the Birthday Suit by Matthew McElligott, and it should be really cute. What do you think? This is the story of Blackbeard, the hairiest pirate ever. Blackbeard was so hairy it was sometimes tough to tell if there was a pirate underneath. Blackbeard was also the toughest, loudest, most unsanitary pirate ever. This made it hard for him to keep a parrot. Most quit after the first days. You could be a parrot. Blackbeard's ship, the 5 o'clock Shadow, was feared throughout the land. On Blackbeard's birthday, the entire crew put on their best clothes. They drank punch and scratched and spit. They hit each other with bottles and sang pirate songs. Then they had cake and opened presents. Afterward, Blackbeard threw them all overboard. "What a great party!" said Blackbeard. Sounds fun to me. What about you, Bookmark? That night, alone in his cabin, Blackbeard looked in the mirror. His clothes were in tatters, his shirt was stained with punch, his pants had a hole the size of his bottom, and his underwear was full of frosting. "Polly, I'm a mess," said Blackbeard, "even for a pirate." "Arrgh! I quit," said the parrot. He's packed his little bag. The next morning, Blackbeard called the crew together. "Listen up, you jellyfish," he bellowed. "I'm going into town for a while. Stay out of trouble or you'll walk the plank." "You stink!" shouted one of the pirates. "Don't come back!" called out another. Someone threw an egg at Blackbeard's hat. "I love these guys," thought Blackbeard. In town, Blackbeard came to a small store. The window was filled with fancy clothes. Inside, a small, wiry man stood behind the counter. His sign says, "Edwin's Fine Fashions." My, said the man. "What are you supposed to be?" "Shiver me timbers," said Blackbeard. "I'm a pirate." "Of course you are," said the man. "What happened to your pirate suit?" "I had a birthday party," said Blackbeard. "Is that a problem?" "Not at all," said the man. "First of all, I want a new hat," said Blackbeard. "What kind of hat?" asked the man. "A pirate hat!" roared Blackbeard. "Well, I'm afraid we don't have that," said the man. "Blimey," said Blackbeard, "then give me a bandana." "How about a straw boater?" "I don't know what that is," grumbled Blackbeard. "Trust me," said the man, "it's much nicer." "Arrgh," sighed Blackbeard. "Look at that silly hat." "I also need a new coat," said Blackbeard. "Do you have anything in a buccaneer style?" "I'm afraid not." "Pirate pants?" asked Blackbeard. "An eye patch?" "I'd have to check." "And I'll need a new parrot too," said Blackbeard. "I'm sorry," said the man. "We don't sell animals." "Hogwash," said Blackbeard. "What's a pirate without a mascot?" "Well, let me see what I can do," said the man. When they were finished, the man said, "That will be 7 pieces of 8, please." "Blimey," said Blackbeard. "I don't pay for things. I'm a pirate. Besides, I look like a sissy." "You do not," said the man. "You look very stylish." "I do?" asked Blackbeard. "Certainly," said the man. Blackbeard looked in the mirror. He narrowed his eyes. He studied his reflection. "I suppose I do at that," thought Blackbeard. "Look, Bookmark. If Blackbeard can have a pig on his shoulder, I can sure have a frog on mine, can't I?" Outside, Blackbeard noticed people staring at him. The poor landlubbers, thought Blackbeard. They're jealous of my suit. Maybe. He stopped a little girl on the street. Are you staring at me? Yes, sir, said the girl. You have pretty clothes. Thank you, Blackbeard laughed. So do you. They kind of look alike, don't they? Back at the ship, the first mate, Sweaty McGee, was standing watch. Halt, stranger, shouted Sweaty. Who goes there? It's me, you stink-bottom, Blackbeard laughed. Quit fooling around. Go away, said Sweaty. If our captain catches you, you'll walk the plank. Trivial swigger, roared Blackbeard. I am the captain. Said Sweaty. Oh, is he in trouble? Blackbeard wiped Sweaty's saliva from his eye. Listen, you bottom feeder. Lower the gangplank or I'll have your hat. Shiver me timbers. You sound like the captain, said Sweaty, but you look like a goofball. What's all the hubbub, said Mad Garlic Jack. Garlic, this lubber calls himself the captain. What say we go down there and batten his hatch? I'm with you, Sweaty, said Mad Garlic Jack. Gather the mates and let's have at him. They're going to try to fight him. They don't know he's the captain. Do your worst, you barnacled scallywags, roared Blackbeard. But wrinkle my suit and you'll swab the deck for a year. Who do you think's winning? Even the pig's getting into it. But the fight didn't cheer Blackbeard up at all. Pig, he said, I'm starting to think these clothes were a bad idea. Honk, snorted the pig. Blackbeard turned to the crew. Listen, guys, he said, can we be serious for a moment? The pirates nodded. They were in no mood to argue. I think he won. This new outfit, does it work for me? It's certainly different, said Mad Garlic Jack. Maybe we just need time to get used to it. Do you like it, Captain? Asked Sweaty McGee. I do, said Blackbeard. Well then, that's all that counts, ain't it? Said Sweaty. I'm thinking of the other pirates, said Blackbeard. Will they still respect me? Hogs woggle, said Mad Garlic Jack. You're still the hairiest pirate to sail the 5 seas. A fancy suit and a pig don't change that. And you're still stupid, offered Scarlet Doubloon. And you still stink, said Sweaty McGee. Blackbeard looked at his crew. He adjusted his coat. He brushed off his sleeves. Someone threw an egg at his hat. Here comes the egg. I love you guys, said Blackbeard. Arr! I like pirate stories. I think Bookmark does too. Stay awake now. The end.